get somewhat tipsy, dog.
Thank you, Snoop Dogg.
Oh, here it is. Welcome to the Somewhat Tipsy studio.
Got our own studio now.
I know.
We're stepping up. We're stepping up.
I think I love the background. I think we gotta get like a Somewhat Tipsy neon back there.
That'll be final.
You know, I'm liking the lighting. I don't know if I love Jimmy not being in the room with us anymore.
Yeah, we have a real studio, so he's not in here anymore.
Like he's in the production end of the studio, and it's nice. He's got his whole little setup. We got a little monitor here, which you guys can't see, but we got a little monitor that connects us with Jimmy.
It's all right. I'm still here in spirit.
Aw.
He is only in our ear.
Only in our ear.
But, oh man, dude.
So you just got back from a little I don't know if I want to call it a vacation.
No, that was not a vacation.
It was hell.
It wasn't hell, but I mean, Cheney Brothers does their food show.
I heard it's a great food show.
It is. Cheney Brothers is one of probably the only one now that still puts on like a cool show.
How many vendors were there?
Oh, hundreds. And hell, I'll just start from the beginning of where this clusterfuck went to. So, what was it? Monday, we had some banking stuff to do. So we did the banking. We had to send a wire to one of our other accounts, just transfer money, rents, do all that fun stuff, right? So we get all that done, and I get on the road. I was trying to be down in Fort Lauderdale by 6 o'clock because there was a party that both of us were supposed to go to.
You have like the welcome party.
Yeah, from 6 to 8. And I don't drink, so at least if you were with me, at least you could have drank. But didn't work out that way. I didn't make it down there till 7:30.
Okay, so the party's still going on.
The hotel. I got to the hotel at 7:30.
Checking in, all that good stuff.
Yeah, so
but the hotel rooms were paid for.
They were, yeah.
And why don't you just check into my other one? I had a room.
I mean, I
could have had 2 rooms.
I could have. It was such a cluster, man. And the hotel, the Sonesta in Fort Lauderdale, dude, they hooked it up. I was right on the beach, like right on the beach. A nice beach view from the hotel room.
Rub it in. I didn't go. Keep going. I'm listening. Buddy. I'm listening. Go ahead.
But we get there. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to the party, and we got to be we don't have to be at the food show at 9 a.m., but we can be there at 9 a.m. So I'm like, why don't we just go get something to eat? Grab a bite here, appetizer here.
Why did you go to the party?
There. Well, it was over. It would have been over by the time I got there.
No. Those things go to like midnight, 1 o'clock, don't they?
Well, not that I drink anymore, but the free booze stopped at 8.
7 to 8.
Yeah, it's 6 to 8.
But you don't drink anymore, so it doesn't matter.
I don't. I just that 4-hour drive, man. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Like if I flew, it would have been a whole different ballgame.
4-hour flight.
Yeah.
It'd take you longer to get to the airport, check in, get on a plane, land, get off, and get out of the airport and get to where you're going. Fair. Longer than 4 hours.
Yeah, fair. But flight's the way to go.
Unless you want to fly private.
Oh, that'd be nice. I mean, I don't have fly private money, but that'd be nice.
It was nice.
But dude, we get there, and there was a Mexican place right next door to the hotel. All right, this is perfect. Do a little research, see what they got, taste their food, grab some apps. So I go there. We tried we got the birria tacos and this jalapeno chorizo dip. And I really loved their setup. I think I sent you a picture of the plate it came on. I was like, wow, this is really cool. I love the presentation. Our birria, way better.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, the flavor was not there. It looked delicious.
But it didn't taste as good.
No.
Are you being one-sided because we have a Mexican restaurant?
I'm not. I promise
Seriously,
you,
was it good? It wasn't good.
It was not.
Flavor, or texture, what?
The flavor wasn't there, and it was just like a clump. Like I was like having to gnaw it to get like it apart. Like when one bite and almost all the birria came out of this little 4.5-inch shell, not a 6-inch taco like we do. Mm-hmm. It was a little 4.5, so it was like our street
how much
tacos.
was it?
$21.
More than ours.
So you get 3 tacos for $21, no side, just 3 tacos.
Did you get lemon or lime?
No lime.
No.
No, we just got the au jus that and the 3 tacos. There was nothing else that came with it. They did not give chips and salsa.
Really?
Yeah. So I
was the place
asked.
busy?
No, it was like me and 4 other tables maybe. But I got the chorizo dip, delicious. The dip was great. But I asked him, I said, hey, do you guys give chips and salsa, at every table? And I told him, I said, hey, I just recently bought a Mexican restaurant and just curious. He's like, we used to, but then, the cost of tomatoes went up, and we all know the cost of tomatoes have been insane. And he's like, we just stopped giving them away. But if anyone asks, we'll give it to them. I'm like,
Did you ask?
I didn't. At that point, I already had the dip, so I was good. I should have, because I'd like to try other salsas. But the prices, and then I go to tab out. I go to pay my tab. I give him my personal card. He comes back and he's like, I'm sorry, your card's declined. I'm like, well, what? Like, okay. So I grab the Somewhat Tipsy business card. I'm like, here, use this one. And I go on my phone to Space Coast, and all it says is your widgets are not available at this time. So I can't see what's in any of the accounts. It's just all the accounts are gone. Comes back with the Tipsy card. He's like, sorry, that one's declined too. What is going on? I know there's money.
Did you wash dishes?
Dude. So I give him that.
How much your bill?
It was like $48, I think. And it wasn't even that, $38. It's somewhere around there. I just had the birria and the dip and a soda. But give him the NSP Songwriters Festival card, that declines. I give him a personal card from my other account, that declines. I give him my Space Coast credit card, which I know, ton of money, I never use it. That's declined. All right, so I give him our card from Costa del Sol, and all right, that goes through. Like, great. So everything with Space Coast is declined. Something's wrong.
Something's personally wrong.
Yeah, it's 8:00 at night. I'm not gonna. The bank's not open. So all right, I go to a couple other spots because I wanted to try different appetizers. There was like 8 restaurants right around us. A really cool ice cream place. So got loaded up on food. Had a good time. Went to bed. Wake up at 8 a.m. Now we sent a nice sizable wire. The day before, the wire doesn't go through. So I get on the phone with the bank. They're like, oh, yeah, your account got flagged for fraud. So we put a hold on all of your money.
Every account.
Every single account. So
I mean, it's for your protection.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Stay with other banks. Don't go all in. So I'm gonna be changing some accounts this week. But I'm like, all right. So I had to send them a statement. And I'm like, all right, well, I send that over. I'm like, look, I need this money for the wire. Like, I already wrote the check. So if they try and cash it and the money's not there, it's going to bounce. All right, well, we'll try and work on it. We'll try and get this done as soon as possible. Now, I'm in Fort Lauderdale. My bank is in Edgewood, New Smyrna. So 4 hours away is where my branch is. So I'm like, all right, I got to go to the food show. Go to the food show. Our hotel was 3.4 miles away from the show, the Brevard Convention Center. It took me an hour and a half.
To go 3.4 miles.
Yeah. I sat at one traffic light and watched it turn green 37 times. 37 times.
You counted?
Oh, yeah.
37 times you sat there.
3 cars at a time got through. And then, they would stop in the middle of the road, so then the people that were on trying to go this way couldn't go.
So they're hitting the same thing.
Where are the police?
Where is
someone directing traffic? And there's no signs for parking at all.
Boy, you had a good time this one. You're
dude.
24 hours in.
Yeah, it's awful. I finally get in. I'm like, all right, we're here. Let's just enjoy it. I get to go check in, registration. They can't find us in the system at all. It's like we don't exist.
You disappeared.
Yeah, the whole company. Couldn't find the company at all. So I'm texting.
Did you have the email transfer?
Yeah, I'm showing him the email, and I'm texting our rep, and then he gives me this number. It was like a 7 or 8 digit number, and I give that to him. I'm like, oh, okay. So they print out the tags. I'm like, okay, here we go.
You're having to work for everything.
Everything, dude. It's not a vacation at all. So we're in there, and this is The Fort Lauderdale show is one of the biggest, I don't know in the country, but definitely in the state. Like the Orlando one's big, but this one's just bigger. Like there was way more people, and you didn't get a chance to really talk to a lot of the vendors. You know, you did, but there was a ton of food. So ate my face off. But I also have the stress of the bank issue. So like I'm trying to enjoy myself, but I'm also like
Trying to figure out the wires and all that.
yeah. So we have a good time at the show. End up getting back, and I'm like, all right, hey, you go to you're back to the hotel. I'm like, look, you wanted to go to the beach, you go to the beach. I got to go to the bank. I got to deal with all that. I'm in the bank for, 2 hours. Finally get everything taken care of. All right. Hey, your bank accounts are back open. Thanks. Access to my money. Like, okay. Now I can enjoy myself a little bit. I extended the stay because we were supposed to leave after the show. But that morning I extended my stay. I'm like, I want to stay one more night. I got my birthday coming up in a couple days. I'll enjoy myself. So ended up going to the beach, hopping in the water, had a good time there, ate so much food. Found a really good Philly bar. It was called the Parrot Lounge.
What does Parrot have to do with
I don't know. Said they were world famous.
World famous Parrot Lounge?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been there
There's a
since
Philly bar called the Parrot Lounge.
Yeah.
Maybe it should be called the Eagle Lounge?
You would think that would make more sense.
Right. Instead of a parrot?
Yeah, but it was cool that like the server was from Philly, the owner's from Philly. So I got to bullshit with all them because all right, it's back home. Let's talk Eagles. Let's talk Phillies. Let's go. So I had a good time. I hung out there for a while, drinking my water and eating my wings. And all right, cool, good time. There's a pizza place, and I wish I remembered the name of it. One of the best pizza places in Florida. So right next to the Sonesta Hotel in Fort Lauderdale Beach, it is so good. Open 24 hours a day.
Pizza at 7 a.m., huh?
I woke up at 4 a.m. and I went down and got pizza.
How many people are working there at 4 a.m.?
3.
Really?
Yeah.
24
2 cooks and a server.
24 hours.
24 hours.
I wonder if that's worth it.
I felt like I was on a cruise ship. Like
how expensive was the pizza? You got a slice?
$6 a slice, I think.
It's not terrible.
You know what blew my mind though? Back to the Mexican restaurant. And this happened at almost all of them. So I finally am able to pay him with a card that works. And I go to tip and it says, your suggested tip. It was like 7%, 5%, 2%. I was like, holy hell. I was like, dude, talk to your boss. Like, is he here? Like, I'll talk to him. Like, it's only suggesting a 7% tip. That's terrible. He goes, oh, no, the 20%'s automatically added.
So it's another 2, 6, or 7 on top of the 20?
I was like, what do you mean?
So wait a minute, 20% is automatically added.
Automatically added to every bill. And every place I went to, except for the pizza place, the 20% was added off the bat. Now, it was probably written on the menu. I don't know. I didn't look. But down this whole strip, they just automatically charge a 20% tip.
Well, it's a tourist area.
Yeah.
That's why they do that. A lot of Miami, Fort Lauderdale places do that.
I don't like it.
Automatic gratuity.
I don't like it.
Because you get a lot of foreigners that don't, so they have to do that.
Yeah, that's what it is?
Yeah.
Huh. Like, I never tip under 20%. Hell, I never tip under 50% a lot of times. But I didn't like it.
You didn't like being told.
Yeah.
Did you tip the 2, 6, or 7%?
I did a 7.
So you tipped 27% on a slice of pizza.
But I would have tipped more than that.
So what was the total?
I don't know. I think it's like 8 plus 5. Maybe you got $15.
For a slice?
No. This is the Mexican place.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I would have tipped. I would have tipped more if that wasn't automatically on there. I probably would have, the bill was 38, whatever it was. I probably would have tipped 40.
$40?
Yeah.
38 plus 40?
Yeah.
100%?
I don't go out very much,
Yeah.
so I do like to tip when I get to go out. Like, we're always working so much, and especially me with kids and all that, I don't go out. I don't get to.
Yeah, I tip 20 to 50, I would say, every time. Depends on where.
Yeah. And we're good tippers.
Yeah.
But
Gotta be.
like I said, I don't get out much. So when I do, I like to spread the
wealth.
I like to make people's day if I can. But yeah, I wonder how many places are starting to. And I'm sorry, I've lost my voice. I am
Were
exhausted.
you yelling?
I feel like I was.
You sound like it.
Yeah, it's just been a long. And I was in the car driving for 4 hours today. Then the new studio, an hour away from my house.
Yep.
So
I was at the restaurant 45 minutes to get here.
yeah,
But I like it.
yeah, I love the new
I
studio.
really like the studio.
We are like back in the boonies though.
Yes.
Driving in, I feel like the speed limit is too high.
It was like 50.
Dude, the speed limit's 65 on that one road.
And you felt like you were speeding.
Yeah, I was like, man,
You're waiting for that cop to just sit there. You're
Yeah.
going 40 over.
I'm like 55 is a comfortable speed right here.
That one road is US 1. It's literally a truck route.
Is that really US 1?
Yes, sir.
Huh.
That's why the speed limit was so high.
I didn't even know US 1 was ever 65 miles an hour anywhere.
Yeah.
Huh.
And that nice roundabout.
Yeah, see, I'm from Jersey, man. Roundabouts are normal.
I don't think there's as many roundabouts, at least around here.
Yeah, you don't see them in Florida very often.
There's a lot of people who were killed there because the White Eagle was there.
What's the White Eagle?
It was a bar.
Huh.
Pretty famous biker bar. I'd say one of the first in Daytona that started with the Bike Week.
That's where we're going to go with the history of the White Eagle.
What else you
history
got?
do you want to go for me? My screen's not lighting up over here.
Well, you just started it. It did not start life as a biker bar.
What was it?
It was one of the original bars in the entire area.
That's what
I
it was.
believe it was a Polish bar.
But it was one of the first bars like in Volusia County.
First in the whole entire area. And there was a big, correct me if I'm wrong, there was a lot of Polish settled in this area that didn't speak English, and that was kind of a place for them to get together, and the guy that owned it had it through several different iterations, kind of like a place to drink, a hotel, a honky-tonk, all kinds of stuff before it finally made it to that biker bar kind of mystique that it had.
Huh.
Yeah, the White Eagle was a big deal, and they just sold it. It's going to be a gas station now.
Wow.
Right there on the corner.
Yeah.
Probably really good. It's probably good because you got to turn right there.
I've played several shows at the White Eagle, and I've seen stuff happen there that you couldn't write down on paper.
I felt like we were back in the boonies. I don't know. I've just never been up to this area. This is all new to me.
Every week.
Like I've gone to Destination Daytona, but that's
the farthest you've ever gone?
in this area.
That's like 20 minutes from here.
Yeah. Yeah. But that was, God, I probably didn't been to Destination Daytona 5 or 6 times. And 4 of them were in 2008. Yeah.
20 years ago.
Yeah, it was when I came down here for Bike Week when we trailered the bikes down from Jersey.
Ooh, not the place to go for Bike Week.
It was. 2008 was fun.
I mean, yeah, it's fun, I guess. I don't know. It's too many people for me.
Oh, yeah, it was a lot of people.
What, do you want to go to a nudist resort?
No, thank you. No.
But, I mean, 2008, that's what I was looking for. And we were looking for people.
You wanted people everywhere.
Yeah. And there were hot
Back
chicks everywhere.
when Bike Week was fun.
Bike Week was fun back then. I got 13 tickets in one traffic stop.
How'd you get 13?
Oh, see,
Do you remember all the offenses?
not all he got me on anything he could. Improper license plate placement, improper turn signal, improper this, improper that.
How much was that bill?
Oh God, it was over $1,000.
$100 for this, $200 for this, $30 for this.
And he got me with reckless too. I beat that in court.
Reckless for what?
See, okay,
Story time.
I kind of get why he pulled me over.
You were an asshole.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And you were
So,
drunk.
It was sober asshole. So I'm on 95 and we're coming from New Smyrna because we rented a house right down the street from Chase's. Actually, rented a house and we're going down 95 and I just pulled a wheelie because this cop had somebody pulled over. So I'm like, ha ha ha, it's gonna be funny. Wheelie. Yeah, I guess he was done with whatever ticket he was writing. He just whoop. I was like, oh no.
Ticket number 2.
Yeah. God. That was back when I would wear sandals when I rode. Yeah.
Is that even allowed?
I don't know. I didn't get a ticket
Did
for
you get a ticket for that one?
No, I didn't get a ticket for that, so I guess it is.
Do you have a helmet or do you have glasses on?
No helmet.
Glasses?
Yeah, just glasses, and I had on the shifter, I had this piece of rubber around it, so it didn't hurt my toes when I had to shift.
No wonder you got 13 tickets.
Yeah.
He did not let. How were you an asshole to him?
Well, no, I would just that move was being an asshole. I wasn't an asshole. I'm a nice guy. I'm respectful. But like that move, doing a wheelie while he's got somebody pulled over right in front of him.
13? He was picking on you.
Yeah. He was pissed. He was screaming at me. And I'm like, I know. I'm sorry. The whole time. Just like, I'm sorry.
That was it.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't care. This is wrong.
Oh, yeah. Screaming.
How many cops showed up?
4.
Jeez.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm not confrontational with cops. I have a family of law enforcement officers. I'm respectful. I messed up. I'm even the guy that, like, if I'm speeding and I see a cop pull out and I know I was speeding, I'll pull over before he puts the lights on.
Do you?
Uh-huh. It's gotten me out of 2 tickets.
No, I don't do that.
Yep.
I'll slow down. I'll get over there. If you want to pull me over, that's fine. But a couple times they ran my plates and on the loudspeaker, slow down and gone around me.
Oh.
I mean, they obviously ran my plates.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I go right to the side.
When I get pulled over, I put all 4 of my windows down. So I have 4 doors. So I put all 4 of my windows down. And then I make sure, it depends on what side they come to. I make sure to, keep my hands on the steering wheel and stuff just at first. Yeah, not at first, but, just to let them know I'm not like digging for my wallet or digging for the insurance card. And then I'm always like, and then they're like, oh, can I see your license, registration, and proof of insurance. I'm like, I need to lean over there. And they're like, yeah, go ahead. And then as soon as you like kind of, I'd say ask for permission or let them know what you're doing, then they calm down.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I've gotten out of 2 because when they pull up, I'm like, yeah, I know I was speeding. I'm sorry. Like, license registration's all ready. And I don't know, they respect that. Like, all right.
Just slow down. There's your warning.
Yeah, sometimes, you got to hold yourself accountable. I think everyone should hold themselves accountable. It's a whole different world when you do.
All right. I'll try it next time.
Try it.
Okay.
But definitely roll your windows down because you'll get a tint ticket.
I could. They're a little dark.
I think we all could in Florida, but isn't it legal to a certain percentage on your front windows? No, none?
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
I think there's a certain percentage, probably like 30%.
30% or 40% you can have on the front windows, but
yeah,
I'm a little darker than that.
A little bit. Not much.
Not much.
No, you can see in it sometimes.
If it's a bright sunny day.
Yeah. But no, I don't understand why all these people try to fight with cops when they're getting pulled over. It's pointless. Like
you're not going to win.
No, and that's what court's for.
And that's why I'm respectful too. Like, oh, you're speeding, and I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't even if it was or it wasn't. Okay.
Yeah.
Most of the time they run my license though, and show them the insurance. I show my insurance because I have it on my phone, and then I give them the registration and I give them my license. Most of the time I come back here, slow down, have a good day. Don't do this.
Yeah. I think if you're not an asshole, they probably don't want to do paperwork either.
No, I mean, what's the point of a 11-mile speeding ticket?
Yeah.
I mean, it's paperwork. It's got to do this and fill this out. And
yeah. And, no one likes to do, I really think it gets down to paperwork. No one likes to do paperwork.
Right.
And, that's why I don't understand why these people are so confrontational. Like they want to sit here and argue with the cop and, plead their case. Dude, that's what court's for. The cop's doing his job.
Because you're not signing you're guilty.
No. You have a court date now.
I want to hear a funny story about tickets. I got a tint ticket one time. I don't know why I got a tint ticket, but
one time.
What? We're gonna go with this one time. So I'm going over the what's the bridge right there where the baseball field is?
Daytona.
Is it
like Tortugas?
Yeah, Tortugas. It's kind of new. They built it the last like 5-7 years or redid that one.
Don't know the name, but I know.
You know what I'm talking about. So I'm coming down beach side, and I'm getting ready to turn and go over that bridge. Well, down and then over the bridge. I turn off a beach side onto that bridge, Daytona, whatever it is, and I get pulled over. I got tint. Gives me a ticket, 119, 123, something like that. Not terrible. It's a non-moving violation. So there's no points on your license as long as you pay the ticket. It's like it doesn't happen. Obviously, you don't pay the ticket, you can get a warrant out and go to jail and stuff like that. But as long as you pay the ticket, like there's no points on your license. Yeah. So you can get one a month, and you're just going to cost you $123 a month. So I get the ticket. No, the courthouse, the place you paid is right there. So I had a few minutes. I'm like, I'm going to go pay it right now. So I pull in the parking lot. Literally, the ink's not even dry on there. And I'm like, hey, I got a ticket. I'd like to pay for it. I knew what I was doing, right? So I go give her the ticket. She goes, I can't find it. And I'm like, I just got it like 7 minutes ago. She goes, it's not even in our system. I was like, okay, well, I want to pay it. I was kind of being like, I mean, I'm paying a ticket.
Yeah, like I got this ticket.
I got this ticket. I want to pay it. And she's like, it hasn't even shown up. So I can't. And she's almost like stunned.
It's like, that's not my problem.
I was like, that's my problem. Here's the ticket written by a cop about, now it's probably been, probably been about 10 minutes now. And I'd like to pay this ticket. And I just stood there, looked at her. She's like, let me get my boss. So the boss came out, or the manager or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I got a ticket. I was like, it's about 15 minutes ago now, and I'd like to pay it. He's like, well, it's not in our system, so there's nothing to pay. You're going to have to come back like at least tomorrow, maybe the next day.
No.
I'm like, oh, but I want to give you money. Like I did something wrong. I get it, and I want to pay. I just want to see if it was already there. Like it was just like I literally got pulled over like half a mile from the courthouse where you pay it. I'm like, I'm gonna go pay it. So, but yeah, I had to come back like 2 days later.
Oh, so they did make you come back?
Yeah.
They wouldn't take.
They're not in their system. They can't take money. They don't have. They have the code, the number, or whatever, your ticket number, and they have to match up the $123 or whatever with that number. And there is no number to match it up with. So yeah, they're like, you have to come back.
I feel like they should have given you like rip up the ticket. Like, all right, it's done.
I was like, do I get like a discount or something? Like, I'm willing to pay you like 7 minutes after I got a ticket.
I want my discount.
I want my discount.
Have you ever gotten out of like out of a going to jail situation when you've been pulled over?
No. In the bar business, yes.
What do you got? No, obviously
like
don't incriminate yourself.
Like noise ordinance?
No. Like,
oh, they came back and said we're taking you to jail.
Is that Pub 44?
No.
Oh
yeah, I got one of those too.
Yeah.
Well, I found a loophole in it, so that was another one. So I don't know if it's the same anymore, but when you get and I don't know why it's like this. It's going to sound really weird, but I talked to the cop. So when they call for a noise ordinance, you have like an hour to correct it. Like I know that sounds weird because like if it's loud, you're telling me I can party for another hour and then take it. So I asked the cop, I said, what's the rules if I can ask you? And he goes, well, we come and cite you. You have 1 hour to correct it. If I come back again, you get another ticket with a fee. You have another hour to correct it. If I come back a third time, which again, it's almost been 2 hours, a solid 2 hours. He goes, then I take somebody to jail because you're not complying. He's like, you get a ticket in it. So I said, let me make sure I understand this. You're giving me a ticket right now for noise ordinance at 11 o'clock. I said, I have till 12 to correct this. He goes, that's correct. So I said, I can do the same thing I'm doing right now. And he goes, technically, yes. And I go, then you're going to come back at 12 o'clock if it's still loud, and you're going to write me another ticket. And I go, it's about the same fee. He goes, exactly the same fee. It was $180 or $160. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I was like, then I have another hour to correct it. And then if you come back at 1 o'clock, that's when somebody's going to go to jail. And he goes, that's correct. I said, see you at 1 o'clock. And I literally kept the band on for 2 more hours. I mean, we did awesome. $6-7 an hour.
Yeah, that's nothing.
So like, what do I care? The third time we're like, should we stop it or should we keep going? Who's going to jail if we do this? Because someone's going to take it and someone's going to have to go to jail. So I'm like, who's going to do it? And we ended up stopping after 1 hour and 58 minutes, but it was such like a loophole. So I guess it was legal. And I told the cop, I said, I'll see you in an hour. And he knew exactly. It was completely, I don't know if they changed it or what, but literally, have you heard of that?
No.
Like I literally had an hour.
No, but I get that. They give you time to correct the problem. That's probably legit still.
So, I mean, we could go an hour and 58 minutes more for $250, $300. I'm like, I will take that all day. I got 3,000 people out there drinking, hanging out, partying, having a good time. I was like, and I'm doing $6,000-$7,000 hours in beer and liquor.
Yeah. So, I mean, that fine is well worth it.
I'll take that 15, 20 grand in sales to stay open another 1 hour and 59 minutes, full blast music blaring.
Yeah.
We almost thought about doing another hour.
Ooh. Somebody might have went to jail.
We almost said, who's going to do it? That
might be worth it.
That was the funny thing is if we stay open enough, because it wasn't after late. It was like 11, 12, 1. So we're like, we have to stop at 1. But we could go till 2 because our liquor was till 2.
Yeah.
So do we take the ticket? Does somebody go to jail tonight, bail out, and then we just take the ticket? Could we do another $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 hour? That's what was like, who's going to go? We literally drew straws if we were going to go on. I didn't get the short straw.
I would have taken one for the team in that one.
And if he came back at 1 o'clock, we'd get a third ticket for another 100 and whatever. So we'd be up to like, just call it $500 in tickets. We have the $500 in tickets. You'd have to go this. You'd have to go to court in this, but you won't lose anything.
What are you going to do? Spend the night? Well, you're going to get out, 9, 10 in the morning after you go to see the judge?
Right.
And it's going to cost you $500.
$500 noise. So we're thinking but it started slowing down a little bit. That's why we're like, let's not push it.
Yeah.
And it was a national concert. I don't remember who it was. It was the Lax.
Was that the Vanilla Ice one?
It might have been Vanilla Ice. No, because he was only on for because most,
He did 45 minutes.
He did like 50 minutes. You got Ice Ice Baby, you got Go Ninja Go, I love the guy to death, and he puts a phenomenal concert on.
Yeah, he's
phenomenal
great.
Concert. I mean, he did No Woman No Cry. He does a little reggae. He does some party songs, shots, stuff like that. Like they're not his songs, but he has remixes of it. But yeah, it definitely wasn't Vanilla Ice because I can't see us holding him any longer. There's just no way. I want to say it was a band. It was Boston or the Lax or something.
I can see it being the Lax.
And we ended up pushing the time to start back because obviously you're making money. Yeah. Concert doors open at 8. We're not going to put them on until 10, right? So then it's a 90-minute show. Well, I end up pushing it back to 11 because you can get away with pushing it back before the crowd's going to start throwing stuff at the stage. You got another hour, but now you got them all drinking for another hour. So they know the doors open up at 7. They know the first band goes on at 8, the opening band, and they think the next band's going on at 10, 10:30. Well, we kept pushing it back. We're like, F it.
Yeah.
Hold off.
You're bringing a ton of money.
Even the artist, I can't remember who it was. Even the artist, like, I'll wait. Have a shot.
Yeah.
We're sitting back there hanging out because he's like, you're making money. Look at your bar is packed. He goes, I want you to make money. So he's like, we'll push it back another hour. We'll push it back another hour as long as we'll get, he's like, what's your noise ordinance? And that's when I was like, well, F it. Let's find out.
Yeah. Well, you probably made another $5,000.
Right. So we had a 90-minute show. So I think that's when we said we finally had to put him on at like 11:20. Because the noise ordinance was like 11. We had a 90-minute show. So we finally put him on at 11:20. And we had to basically. So it worked out when nobody went to, and the $500 fine was nothing.
Yeah.
I mean.
When you got that many people there.
And you're doing
money.
$20,000 in those 2 hours, 15 to $20,000. I'll take a $500 fine all day. I'll write the check right there if you want me to.
Dude, when we had the bar in the Dominican, there was a noise ordinance, but I don't think it was real. The cops would come up, and if it was too loud or over capacity, you'd add $100 American. The cops would come and shake you down.
They'd ask you for it?
Every weekend.
They'd ask you for it?
Oh, they'd come up, and they'd be like, well, looks like you're over capacity or you're too loud. I'd be like, well, would $100 make it less loud? They go, uh-huh.
Really?
Uh-huh. They would shake us down every weekend.
$100.
$100. Every Saturday, every Friday and Saturday.
But it was well worth it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had 150 people in there. Like, sure, yeah, here's your $100.
Here's your $100.
Yeah, they would shake
you guys,
us down.
Is that the only place you ever got shaken down?
Every other country was like that. Every country.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't get that here a lot.
The United States is the only country that the cops don't.
No, because they'll go to jail. They'll lose their job for $100. Not worth it. Over there, they don't care.
They do not give a shit.
No, over here, they don't do it.
No. I remember one time, though, the cops. Spring break. Did I ever tell you the. So at the Alamo, we're right next to Rick's, right in Key West, right on Duval. And spring break, the kids just try and get from anywhere. Like, I remember looking at Freddie on the roof of Rick's, and he had butter. And he's just, like, the metal roof, he's just buttering it. And I'm like, Freddie, what are you doing? And he's like, well, the high school, or the underage kids, they try and climb the roof to get into the upstairs bar underage. So he's like, just sit. My apartment was right here, and Rick's was right here. So I'd overlook their roof. He's like,
see concerts and stuff?
You really couldn't see the band that was covered because the strip club was right here and then the stage was right here.
So you couldn't see anything.
No, but the upstairs bar, I could see like the roof. You could see people walking, but you really couldn't see much. But I could see the roof. He's like, 10, 11 o'clock tonight, just sit on your porch. Sure as shit. Kids going up, hit the butter, down to the ground. Kid goes up, hit the butter, down to the ground. I forget one time I sat there and we had kids jumping over our fence because we were all outdoors.
I see you have like a paintball gun.
I did. I had a paintball gun.
And you shot kids?
I just started blasting them when they come over the fence. So like this
What's
side
your property?
Fence, yeah, I could do whatever I want, right?
Right. Ish.
No.
Did you get in trouble?
So kind of. I'm sitting here blasting these kids with a paintball gun. Cops come, they're like, Joe, you can't just shoot people with paintball guns.
Like,
why not? They're underage. They shouldn't be in here. He's like, well, that's what we're here for. You call us.
It's more fun to shoot them.
Like, all right, whatever. And sure as shit, 10 minutes later, I'm sitting by the bar and I hear all this commotion. And I see a guy run. And it's like on top of our roof. And there was Biggins and the bar next to us. And then I see a cop running on the roof. I think he gets tired of running, tases the guy, and the guy falls from the roof right into our bar.
How far down are we talking?
And I had probably 12 feet.
Oh, so not too bad.
Not too bad.
Break a neck on that one, though.
But it was the same cop that just told me I couldn't shoot paintball guns.
And he's shooting tasers at them.
I looked up and I said, oh, but the paintball gun's bad.
What'd he say?
He looks at me and goes,
he shot him with
come on.
He shot him with a taser.
Yeah, shot him with a taser, knocked him right into our bar.
Is the Key West?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah, spring break down there. And the Key West that I lived in is not the same Key West now.
No. But that was Daytona. That was everywhere. Panama City, Key West, Miami. It's never, ever going to be the same.
Key West, we used to be open till 4 a.m. And from 2 to 4 a.m., man, we made so much money. It was busy. You go down to Key West now, 10:30 at night. Now, on special events, it's busier, but dude, the Duval is dead.
Well, I hate to say it, you look at anywhere now. I mean, you look at I'm going to go local. You look at Seabreeze, you look at some of these, it's just not. I remember going down there 20 years ago, and it's packed.
Yeah.
Like traffic and people on just a normal Saturday night. And now you go down there, and I mean, there's people, but it ain't busy.
People don't drink like they used to.
No.
That's probably a good thing. For like,
I mean, you think with Ubers and this, they've made it safer to drink.
Yeah.
I mean, we drank and drove. That's all we did back in the day, which is not good.
I've gotten out of 2 DUIs. Now, which is a bad thing. I don't drink anymore, so I don't have to worry about it. But I've gotten out of 2.
I got out of 1.
Yeah? What was yours?
I know it's going to sound weird, but I got drugged. I only had 2 shots.
Come on.
I'm telling you.
You're going to go with the drug thing?
I told you. I could drink, right?
Okay.
No, I can't see Jimmy's
The
face.
cop didn't believe you.
No. So I go into this bar. I got there late, like after work. I got there at like 11:30, 12 o'clock. And I was like, I'm not even going to start drinking. I got to drive home. I'll have 1 shot. Let's do a shot. So I literally did. I sipped on a Corona. I had 1 shot for an hour and a half. I had to be up in the morning. So I just wasn't into drinking that night. Normally I would pound down 4 or 5, couple of shots and go home. Just for some reason, I just wasn't into it that night. I had 1 shot and sipped on a Corona and it's like, all right, I'm going home. But I couldn't make it out to my car. I got in my truck. I had a truck at the time. And I started my car and I was like, I can't drive. I am beyond messed up.
Huh.
So I was like, I'm not driving. So I turned the key off and opened my door and he came up to me, my car. But I had my foot outside the car. So I got it locked down to a reckless driving. I still did some of the things you had to do, but I got knocked down.
All right.
Never took a drug test or anything or things like that. I woke up in jail. I didn't even
Didn't
know.
want to find the Rufalin?
No, but I had to have been. I mean, I was drinking at the time. There's no way a beer and a shot would mess me up.
No.
It was either a Jaeger bomb or a cherry bomb or something. So it was just a normal shot. It wasn't like I did 151 or anything crazy. It was either a cherry bomb, Jaeger bomb, something normal, and a Corona over an hour and a half period.
And you don't remember going to jail. You just woke up.
Don't remember nothing.
Oh.
Had to go back to body cam footage and see that I had my foot outside the car, and that's how my lawyer got out of it. Because it's still intent to drive.
See, I remember the 2 DUIs I got out of, and I remember the DUI I got.
And I got a bunch of people out of one. I did that online thing.
Oh.
I did it. I did it one time. I was like, let's try it. I'll do it. I showed up at a bar late, and there was like, and for some reason in Tampa, there was like, this was about 2 or 3 years after that incident happened. And I quit drinking a lot and stuff like that and didn't drive. I get to the bar late because, like I said, I got off work at 11, 12. So I get to the bar late. Everyone's messed up, drinking everything. And for some reason, there was like 10 cops sitting outside just waiting to pull people over. Mm-hmm. Just waiting, which is entrapment, whatever you want to call it. But what are you going to do about it? So I'm like, what are we going to do? And I'm like, let's try it. So I walked out, was stumbling, going to my car, on the phone, smoked a cigarette, leaning against the car, like,
pretend to be
the drunk. And they're all like, we're going to get him. We're going to get him. And meanwhile, my friends are the whole thing that's on there. My friends are, going out separately, 2 at a time, driving the car off the side because they think they're going to bust me. So I get in my car and I pull out, and sure enough, I had nothing to drink.
Nice.
And I blew. I did the test, and I was like, I didn't drink anything.
Smart man.
I didn't do the whole thing like they do online when he's like, oh, I was the decoy. I'm just like, I didn't drink anything. I'm not sure why you think I was drunk.
Why would you pull me over?
Right. I'm like, well, you were swaying and stuff. I'm like,
I just walk funny.
My knees hurt. I was working all day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wasn't drinking anything. I didn't have a beer in my hand. I had nothing. I just walked out there and like kind of leaned against my truck and was like leaning over like I was going to throw up type of thing and like spitting a little bit. And I'm like leaning back like, I don't feel good and this.
And they're all watching.
Oh, all watching.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they're right. And the minute I pull out of the parking lot, 6 of them come in there.
You don't need a designated driver if you got a designated decoy.
There you go.
Facts.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember one time I was living in Jersey, and my buddy was like, "Hey, let's go to Ocean City, Maryland." So you're talking like a 3-hour drive, but there's this bar, Secrets, that is one of the most badass bars that you could ever go to. There's like 10, 12, 15 bars in this one place. Like you can be sitting
still there.
Yeah. I don't know if it's busy as it used to be, but like you can get served in the ocean. Like there's little floating tables, and they'll come serve you out there. But I'm like, all right, yeah, let's do it. Paper, rock, scissors, who's going to drive? I lose. All right, whatever. I'm good. So let's have road sodas. So we're obviously drinking on the way down. We get there. We have a blast. Why we didn't get a hotel room?
I never drank and drove.
Really?
Never. I would do a shot in the car. Like if we're driving or something, I'm going to admit it. I would do a shot in the car. But I never made myself a drink or had a beer just driving.
Oh, God.
If they were passed around a bottle, I'm like, all right, cool, I'll do a shit. I had the light. I'm like, cool, I'll do it. I would drink, but I never did a roadie.
God, my 20s was road sodas.
No, never.
All the time.
Never made a drink to go.
That's why I quit drinking.
I would drink, honestly, I'd drink on the way to the car, and then I'd throw the drink out.
Yeah.
I just figured that if I didn't have it, technically I was okay.
Dude, we went to Secrets, and I was smart. I was like, look, I have to drive home. So I did quit drinking a few hours before we left. Now, I am being somewhat responsible, even though for 12 hours we had been drinking. But so we're finally, all right, let's go. I'm like, yeah, I'm golden. 3-hour drive, no problem. I pull out, and I didn't realize it was a one-way street.
You pull up a one-way street.
So I'm driving down this one-way street the wrong way, and I see a bicycle cop behind me, just like one little blue light. And I'm like, come on. All right, whatever. I'll pull over for the bike cop. I pull over. She comes up to the car, and she's like, hey, do you realize you were going down a one-way street? The wrong way. I was like, no, I really didn't. Truly, I had no idea it was a one-way street.
There's no other cars coming the other way?
Mm-mm. It was late. It was like 2 a.m. So that everything had just closed. And I'm like, genuinely, I'm not lying to you. I had no idea. And she's like, well, I have one question for you. And I'm waiting for, have you been drinking, right? She goes, do you realize it's illegal to have an open container in your car? And I look at her, I'm like, yeah. Like, of course. It's like, well, what's that? Points to the cup holder. I'm like, oh. I was like, that was from way earlier. That was my excuse. That was from way earlier.
That makes it better.
Yeah. And she's like, all right, look. Hand it to me. if it's empty or warm, this might go a different way. So I'm like, God, please be empty.
That was when you left, wasn't it?
So no, that one was from.
It really was from earlier.
It was from earlier in the day. I didn't know it was in there.
So you're like, please be warm.
Yeah, I'm just like, but my buddy's passed out at this point, and I'm like, oh God.
He doesn't even know he's getting pulled over.
No, he has no idea.
By a bike cop with one blue light.
At this point, there's other cops.
Why'd you
here
even
too.
stop?
Well, evading. It wouldn't have went any better if I kept going. So I pick it up. I'm like, oh, thank God it's empty. I hand it to her. She goes, okay. And she's like, look, I smell alcohol. And I'm like, it is that guy. And she's like, well, I could get he's passed out and he's not even waking up. I was like, look, I am fine. I'm the DD. And I stopped drinking hours ago. I still shouldn't have been driving, but I had my composure. She hands it back to me. I put it back in the cup holder. What? And drive 3 hours to New Jersey.
You didn't just throw it away?
Put it right back in the cup holder. Never got rid of it till we got back home.
And you weren't sweating bullets that you barely made it out?
Oh, I was shitting bricks the whole time. I just couldn't believe she was super cool about it. And I think she was probably happy that I didn't run away from the bike cop.
She was just happy you pulled over.
Finally, somebody respects me. Yeah!
She respected the pullover.
But that I got out of that one, and then I had one in New Jersey, and I was at this bar, Carney's, and Carney's Cabanas, two really cool spots, and having some drinks. I have been drinking, like at this point, and I met this girl.
Twisted Tea Jaeger bomb drinking?
Oh, yeah. Met this girl, end up bringing her home, and dude, she's like an 8 or 9. Like I'm
out of your league,
out of my league, 100%. Like I am batting,
and you're getting ready to smash.
Yeah, I am batting way out of my league. Like I am. Let's go. Like you want to go now? Yay! So we're going, and I'm probably 5 minutes into the drive. In Cape May, and I live in Lower Township, so it's just a bridge that separates them. I'm almost to the bridge, and I have a lot of friends in Lower Township that are cops. I never really worried about getting pulled over there. I would most likely, I never did get pulled over while drinking and driving there, but I felt like I'd have a pretty good shot of getting
right, because you knew 90%.
If I didn't hit anybody, like if I didn't get into an accident, I was probably okay. But boop boop, like, oh no. Like, I'm not even worried about the DUI. I'm like, God, this chick is too hot for this. Like, come on, don't ruin my night. Pulls me over. He comes up. He goes, do you know why I pulled you over? And I thought I was driving good. I'm like, honestly, I have no idea. He's like, your taillight's out.
Was it really out?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know, but it was. And I'm like, I'm like, all right, well, sorry, officer. He's like, well, I need your license and registration, and it kind of smells like you've been drinking tonight. I'm like, well, I'm getting my wallet out. I flipped my wallet out. I was doing part-time security work. So I had my badge in my wallet. Flip it open, and he sees the badge. He goes, where do you work? I'm like, it's just over the bridge and lower. He's like, oh, man. Well, tell the boys I said hi.
He thinks you're a cop.
He thought I was a cop. He's like, tell the boys I said hi. He's like, when are you working next? Like, I work tomorrow.
At the security place.
I did work tomorrow.
And he's thinking you're a cop.
He thinks I'm a cop the whole time.
And you're a security guy.
Yeah. So, like, I bullshitted with him for like 10 minutes. And he's like, all right, hey, have a good night. And he says like 3 names. I knew the guys who he was talking about. He's like, tell him I said hi. I'm like, will do, buddy.
And you knew Will, Bob, and Bill.
100%.
You will.
Yeah. Because, like, he said the one guy's name, and he said his last name. I'm like, I will tell Bob you're, because I knew. Yep,
you knew Bob.
Got you. And he leaves. And I'm like, And she's like, oh, my God. What just happened? I'm like, he for sure thought I was a cop. I was like, but I 100% did not say I was.
No.
I did not
But
impersonate
your security badge doesn't look like a police badge.
It was quick. It was just a flop. I was just getting my driver's license out. And it did look like, it looked like a police badge. It just said security on it. Or it would say, that's what they gave us.
So why don't you carry a security badge now?
I had to give it back.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that was wild. And you know what sucks? She got so freaked out by the pulled over thing. She's like, you know what? You just want to drop me off at my house? Damn it.
You thought she would have had a rush of like,
right.
Like, oh my God, he got out of this. Look how cool he is.
Gave her enough time to come to her senses.
Damn.
Well, I'll still never forget the one that got away.
The one that got away. That could have been your wifey.
Oh, well, at least for the night. Yeah, dude,
Wow.
way out of my league. I was really proud of myself.
I like the out of the league ones. Those are fun.
They are. It's like you're getting like, you know, that present you never thought you'd get on Christmas.
I had it out of
get it.
I had it out of the league one time too. Picked her up, dancing, hanging out, and everything. We ended up going. This is at the Hard Rock in Tampa, before the remodel and all this stuff. And we were like, let's go to the bar and have a drink at the center bar. They have like a center bar there.
Yep.
So we go to the center bar there, and we're talking, flirting, whatever. And I mean, again, 9, 10, out of my league. And we ended up talking to this one girl next to us, and I'm like, hey, can I buy you a drink? Like, we're all talking, having a good time. And finally, she's like, I got to use the bathroom. So I was like, yeah, me too. So we go to the bathroom. I was like, hey, we'll be right back. I left my card there. And she's taking longer in the bathroom than I am. And there's either a penny or a nickel slot machine. So I put a $10 bill in it, just messing around, just like whatever. I've got
Wasting time.
All of a sudden, the lights go off. I end up winning like $280. I mean, not like it's nothing
That's
major,
still a big
but
win.
still too. I'm like, shit, I got our bar tab. We're drinking Patron margaritas, and over there, so my tab was probably about $280. So I'm like, this is kind of a cool night. I'm with this fucking 10. I just won $280 for my tab. I got to spend no money. This is going to be a good freaking night. So I go cash my thing. Before she's even out of the bathroom, I went and cashed it in because it's a small amount. It was $280, $310, whatever. It was very small.
It's a big win, though.
But it was a big win on literally $10 on a
machine.
penny or a nickel slot machine, whatever it was. But it was easy. Cash it in, they hand you your money, you walk right away. So before she got out of the bathroom, I won the money, put it in my pocket. I was like, all right, well, let's go pay the tab ahead of my house. She's like, all right, sounds good. So then we go back to the bar, and the guy, I said, hey, can we get the tab? And he hands me a tab. It's $22. And I'm like, this isn't our tab.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, we had like 5 or 6 margaritas a piece, and we're talking like $20 margaritas. You know, they're the Patron ones with the Grand Marnier. They're $20 a piece. We had 4 or 5 a piece. So we're sitting there. I mean, we're both a little tipsy and stuff, ready to go home. And he's like, no, that's your tab. I go, bro, and I'm, you know, I've seen the business. I don't want to be like, oh, no, it's not. Okay, cool. So I'm like, it can't be, dude. That like we had 5 or 6 margaritas at $20 a piece. My tab has got to be at least $150, $200. And he goes, the girl you were talking to is my girlfriend. I appreciate you hanging out with her because she wasn't allowed.
Oh.
She wasn't allowed to be at the bar, like to know, but she came to hang out with him. So we started bullshitting, talking to her, just being a friend. Wasn't hitting on her, and every other guy that came up there was trying to hit on her. So the girl I'm with, we're just talking to her. Hey, can I buy you a drink? You're nice. What do you do? That's awesome. Just being a friendly human being. And being that we did that and didn't try to hit on his girlfriend right in front of him, and he can't say anything or he loses his job, he literally took care of most of our drinks.
You were just playing the nice guy, though.
That's all it was.
Oh,
it
man.
really was. We were just talking to a girl sitting like kind of next to us. So I threw him $150 or whatever. You know, $20 tab. He made $100. Went home with $100 in my pocket. Took the girl home. I was like, what a great night.
That was
I was like, why can't we
night.
have one of these every week?
You won money, got a cheap ass bill,
Right.
and came and brought home
And
the
brought
prom
home a
queen.
nod.
That's a beautiful.
That was a
day.
beautiful night.
That's a. I was
And
waiting.
then
I was
my
waiting for it to
roommate
be
woke
like,
up.
she's a hooker.
No, I didn't pay anymore. And then the next morning, woke up, and my roommate comes out and goes, I mean, he was like, oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's mine. We're good.
So, ladies, when you're talking to that nice guy at the bar, give him a shot.
Give him a shot.
Make his day.
It'll make your day.
Sometimes even a month.
It will.
It will.
It will.
Oh, batting out of your league, I think, is you got to shoot for the fences, right?
Go for it.
I mean, I think every guy has gone for that shot. And if you haven't, always shoot your shot. I'm telling you, you'd never be scared of getting turned down. I don't think you should ever be scared of getting turned down. I think a lot of times it's fear. Whoa. Oh, man. I think I just disconnected myself.
It could be fear. It could be fear, but, you know, I think you just got to go for it.
But, I mean, we see it a lot, you know, especially more when we were behind the bar. But we'd see guys and be so nervous to talk to the hot girl. A lot of times the hot girl wants people to talk to them, but
Nobody does.
Nobody does.
Right,
because
and then
they're
you're the one that
intimidated.
talks to them.
Yeah.
That's why bartenders bring home with most girls.
Yeah.
Because you have to talk to them anyway for a drink. And then you're like, oh, so what do you do? And you have like that shield between you.
Yeah.
So you're not really hitting on her, and you're allowed to ask her what she wants to drink because that's what you do
That's
as
your
a
job.
bartender. And then you're talking to her, and you're like, oh, that sucks. Do this, do this. And before you know it, it's
Yeah.
bartender's a good thing.
So guys, shoot that shot.
Shoot
you
the
see
shot.
the hot girl at the bar, say hi. Buy her a drink. I was never a buy her a drink kind of guy, though. I didn't buy drinks.
What did you do?
I just talked.
How did you start it off?
Oh, I'd just go up and be like, hey. I'd make some conversation, or I'd stand next to them and like kind of wait for something I could cue in and just kind of like make a comment. I did not buy girls'
I
drinks.
used to buy, what I would do is go up and I'd be like, hey, can I get two Jaeger bombs? Make it 3. Take them with her. I turn and walk away.
Nah.
Never even talk to her.
There you go.
But as soon as I was walking away, I go, you got the next one. Joking around. Then I'd walk away, go finish my drink, talk, and then I'd come back and talk to her.
No.
Because you kind of had a reason. Because you bought her a drink and walked away, which most guys don't do.
No.
They buy a drink. Hey, so what do you do? This, I didn't care. 3, I'd be like, 2 Jaeger bombs, you and I. I'd be like, get her a Jaeger bomb too. We have a Jaeger bomb. Cheers. And I'd turn and walk away. Okay, you didn't even care.
Well,
And then 5-10 minutes later, you come back. She's sitting there. She's with her friends and go, how about that drink? But I'll buy.
Smart.
I'll buy. Don't worry about it. I'll buy.
Yeah,
and then so you
smart.
really bought her a drink, and now you pull away from friends, and because she's always like, "Why didn't he hit on me? What you know? That
Well-
what's wrong with me that he bought me a drink and walked away?"
my go-to was I'd go and talk to the, in the friend group, the one who's not as attractive as the other ones.
You talk to the ugly duckling.
Oh, because
That's
then they'd be like, "Why isn't he talking to us?" Like I'd be like, "Hey, you want to go on the dance floor? Let's go. Let's tear it up." And then I'd weasel my way in that way.
Did it work?
Yeah, a lot of times.
Nice.
Yeah, but I did not buy girls' drinks. I refused. It wasn't.
I don't have the drink thing.
I felt like it was a waste of money. Like I'd let my personality lead.
and
You miss all the shots you don't take.
There you go.
I think that's, if anything, if you learn anything from listening to our bullshit, is take all the shots you can, because you miss all the shots you don't take. Take risks, go for it, and not just with women, in life. Obviously, think about your risks. Don't just go doing stupid shit. But you know what? You'll never live. You'll never have any sense of accomplishment if you don't take risks, if you don't go for things that people say you can't have.
Yep.
And you will get shot down, and it's okay.
Get back up and
Take
do
it on the
again.
chin. Get up as many times as that. Just keep getting up. I think that's the way to go.
That is.
It's how we live life.
There you go. This episode brought to you by Stir Hospitality.
Go to stirhospitality.com if you are a new restaurant. If you're a restaurant that is not seeing the profits that you used to,
Bar and nightclub.
bar and nightclub too, they will get you back in the black. Stirhospitality.com.